If you want to make ads just like these on autopilot, then you want to use Pollo AI using Seedance 2.0. And so what we're going to do today is go and see what's trending on Instagram without having to go on. I've got a brand new tool you can use just for that. We're going to get what's trending, and then we're going to test out Seedance on 7 different types of ads, and we're going to find out the good and the bad, and I'm going to tell you how you can run this whole thing on autopilot at scale. So the first thing you want to do is see here what's trending on Instagram. Assembly videos like this. Videos like that, they're all trending. Now, if you're like me and you don't use Instagram, you can just simply use my viral Reels Scout, which I made using Codex. All you have to do is come here to the link. It will be in the description completely for free, and you can just download this and run it. And all you have to do is add in your Apify API key. So let me just show you how to get it. Go to login. For context, Apify, it's like a single place where you can get a bunch of what they call actors, basically little functions that do things like YouTube search scraper, Instagram Reels scraper, YouTube Shorts, Google search results, etc. They're all on Apify. Now, to get your API key, if you go up here to API, and then here now you can copy your token. All you have to do is copy it here, or you can come and copy like here, get a list of actors, etc. And literally all you have to say is run this, give it the GitHub URL, and then your Apify key. This is one I just made up. Don't share it with anyone. And even in here, probably don't put it in here. Just say like I have one, and then it will direct you probably to use an environment file or something, basically so that it doesn't go directly into chat. And then once you've run it, you will then have your Viral Scout up open like this. And now there's a bunch of different categories you can go and select. And you can also just search something in here. Then it will go and search using the Apify API in the back end. And this is for the Reels Scout. We also have TikTok and we have Shorts as well if that's what you're interested in. So once you come here, you can get a bit of inspiration for what's actually trending. So like this one here has almost 40 million views. So let's see what it's all about. That's pretty cool actually. And what something you may not realise is loads of these kind of videos, they're actually AI generated, which is what I'm going to show you how to create your own ones today. So head on over here to Pollo.ai. A quick side note, you'll see that I'm inside of Safari, and that's because Google Chrome just eats RAM like it's going out of fashion. So quick tip for video generation, image generation, use Seedance 2.0. No, use Safari. But yeah, use Seedance 2.0 as well. And you can see here just how realistic these videos are. It's insane that these are not real. And so in today's video I'm going to show you how to create these. So head to Pollo.ai, link will be in the description below. And the first thing we have to create is an image. So first thing I want to get is an image, and I'm just going to use a fake product called Solara SPF 50. Now, this was created with a simple prompt, literally just saying create a fictional product called Solara SPF 50, and boom, it made these 4 images, which are, honestly, it's absolutely incredible that it can create this much on one screen, text and everything perfect, and looking so amazing. Crazy. Anyway, so you can have this image generation, etc., all inside of Pollo.ai. It's an all-in-one solution, and honestly, I prefer it over something like Higgsfield so much, mainly because Higgsfield just completely overwhelms me and I have no idea what to do. Whereas here it's like it guides you properly and you can see exactly what you have access to. Also the agent feature, we have a video already on that, it is amazing. Anyway, back to video. So, we'll go to video, we're going to go image to video, and inside of here, we can then just use whichever model we want. So Pollo 2.5 is basically their all-in-one model that then decides where to go based on what you're going to try and generate. But you can also select like Seedance 2.0, which is what we'll use today, or even like VO3, you can use Sora, WAN, Kling, etc, etc. So we'll go Seedance 2.0, but now here we can change our aspect ratio, video length, we'll go 6 seconds. 1080p, let's go 4 seconds just to get a feel for how these are going to look, and 916 so that they are vertical. And then we're going to add in our image, so click on the plus here, go 916, and then we can get just the product in. Okay, boom. Right, so the first one I want to test out here is we're going to use a UGC hook test. So let me paste in this prompt. Bam. Create a 916 UGC style video ad for fictional sunscreen stick. And you just seen how good Seedance was for visuals for like people. So I have high hopes here. Handheld creator footage, etc, etc. So let's generate this. And then boom, it's going to go now and start generating it in here. And you can see that you have all of your stuff that you've created in just a nice simple like history that we can go back through and see. Now the beauty of this here is we can then, let me hide these prompts, we can then from here edit, change whichever video it creates, but also we can just start on the next one down here, literally just delete that, and then using the exact same image we could like paste in the next prompt. For example, we're going to create a product promo. And let me come and paste this one in. Begin with the product rotating on a clean reflective surface, water droplets, etc. So this one here, UGC. This next one, product promo. Again, all of this is exactly the same. So just boom, generate, and the next one's going. Thirdly, right, review clip. So let me again paste this one in. Faceless creator setup, hands only, product on a desk. Generate that. Bam. And now these that I'm creating here obviously have been influenced, or basically Codex and stuff has helped me create them. So then boom, there's another one. This is an unboxing, and then we're going to create a explainer one. And the cool thing here, which I'll show you in a moment, is that you can actually use the API to create these on autopilot. Now I prefer to create them on the actual platform themselves, because the problem is if you have, say, you know, a pipeline that creates all of these, the problem that you end up running into is you're just creating a bunch of rubbish. Maybe you're doing it at scale, but it's rubbish at scale. So you really want to come in here and tweak and use it to make sure that it actually is looking good, especially before you scale it. So the cool thing here is that we have our UGC, let's scroll up a little bit, it's all running simultaneously, which is so cool. Right, there you go, one's already done, we'll check that in a moment. But we have our UGC hook test, we have a product promotion, a review clip, explainer ad, AI creator ad, direct response ad, all running at the same time, which is mad. So anyway, let's check them out now that they've started to run. So this is our UGC one, let's see what it's looking like. Oops.
I finally found sunscreen.
That skin shot here looks so real. UGC content, honestly, using AI blows my mind. I can't believe it's AI. Considering Will Smith was eating spaghetti with 7 hands and forks like 2 years ago, this is insane. So there we go, that's our handheld creator footage. And all you have to do here is, and all you have to do here is download it, but you can actually change it, right? So this here, of course, we have all of these mad features: video to video, lip syncing. We can regenerate if we want. We can reprompt. We can use an AI video editor, upscale the video, extend it, and add sound effects. Also, create a similar video, so we can use this as inspiration to then create another one. So that there was like 4 seconds just to test out this prompt. We could then come here and create a bigger hook, a longer script, using that video as a reference, which is nuts. Also, the API, so whilst the rest of this is working, if you go down here, you can see we have the API, right? Now, if we open the API up, you can see we have all of these different models, all of them through the API. Now, all you have to do is go to API keys, add a key, give it a name, so we'll just call it test, just so that when you see it, we don't have to worry about it. Copy that, and now you can just come here, open up Codex, say here is my Pollo API key, and then I'll paste that in, just changing some of the values so that You can't steal it. And then from here, now, all we have to do is actually send that in. That's probably good to go. But it's always best practice to give it the documentation where you can. And so you can copy that. And so we can copy that. Come over, paste that in. And so we can copy this documents link. Come over here, paste in the documents link. And then say set this up to create a UGC pipeline. And the cool thing here is you could say something like from the reels to generating videos and run it daily. And now the thing that I think people overdo is they overthink AI. This is literally all you have to say, and then you can just have a little back and forth, and now it will use, say, the reels. It will then check them every day, and then it will go and create new content using the API based on the trending reels, which is completely nuts. And all of this is just by setting up a Pollo API key and then my Viral Scout. Absolutely bonkers. And whilst that's working, we can then just come back over here and check out our manual ones. So let me check out this next one. So this second prompt is our product promo. Let's open it up and have a look. Open large screen. Oops, audio on. Looks awesome. That one's like a proper advert. Something crazy here is that looks like an actual water droplet. Like the physics of that dropping down looks so legit. Anyway, let's look at the next one. So this last one is a review clip.
Looks really nice. The texture is really smooth and it's really convenient.
Whoa.
First impression, it looks really nice. The texture is really smooth and it's really convenient.
So this here, how is that not a real hand? It looks more legit than my hand on camera. My hand looks more AI than this hand. That's blown my mind. And then here it tries to put it back in its own case, and it takes this and creates that, so it is wrong. But again, it's probably a prompt issue, because we've seen the other videos, it looks great. But this is why you don't want to put it on API keys like at scale until you've actually tested these prompts out manually. I cannot emphasize enough doing this. So, right, unboxing, let's see it. It's actually pretty cool, but I think I need to be more specific on like the shape maybe and the prompt of how this looks, because it always comes then into like this little stick bam thing instead of the main one. Is it wrapping it correctly? Oops. Right, so if we check this out, let me see. So it opens it up and it turns then into paper. I guess I probably should tell it what it looks like, but again, this is the thing, you can't just assume with the eye that it knows what unboxing means. Does this here, does that look legit? Yeah, kind of. But then it turns it into that stick again. Although it falls into the bag, and even just this little motion of the bag as it falls in, it's amazing that it can figure out that. So, next one, explainer ad. And I'm finding so far that ones which involve more humans looks better for Seedance. So that's definitely something for you to take away. Let's see this one here though. I'm noticing as well, up close looks more realistic. So the further away you are, like the person is, the more kind of AI they look. Because she looks kind of AI. I mean, I live in AI, so I maybe have a better eye than you. But like these like close-up shots, you would never tell that these are AI. Like that one. But this, you kind of do. But again, it's crazy. It's keeping this like consistent product for usage, which is interesting. But not for like picking up the actual product or this kind of thing of the product, which is interesting. But that one, yeah, really good. I like that little lad there. And then we have now our, let's see, native product ad. Let's check this one out. Whoa. That one's so good. See that assembly? That looks so legit. Then coming up and then up into the hands. Actually, that is mad. That one's totally worth expanding. I'm well impressed. And the cool thing is it even is generating all this audio and voices without sounding like, if you remember VO3 used to have this thing, VO3 being Google's latest model, where it was like the voices would have this weirdness to it, where you could just, it's AI. Whereas this, it's making music, adding it, making voices, adding it. I'm so impressed. This one particularly, so good. Even this going in, like that going in the top, it like syncs, so it goes like bloop. Listen. Yeah, it's like it syncs to the beat. That is proper impressive. I really like that one. And what's our final one here is direct response ad. Let's check this one out. Again, it changes it to that little stick. Let's do it full screen. So this one here, I'm not super keen on the ad generally, but you can see the model, like it even has like little hairs here, which people have, of course. And then it even has like fingerprints here on the finger, if you can see that, and here, which is crazy. It's still trying to do this weird thing where it's like, makes it a little tube, and it opens up well crazy there. So maybe we need to be more specific. But yeah, I think the overall gist I'm getting so far from Seedance for making ads is basically, if it's up close, skin is really good. This type of native product ad, that is nuts with the music. And then the voice as well, the voice sounds really legit. Because if I was to look through these, I would say the first one, second one, and then the, whatever this one is, sixth one. They're all amazing. Let me download them actually so that we've got them. Download without watermark, allow, then I'll do the same for the top two. And these ones honestly are so good. And the cool thing then is that what we can do is we could then get these prompts, and these are the prompts that you want to just tweak a little bit for then your pipeline. And again, as I was saying, man, don't overthink AI. Like literally just grab these prompts. Don't worry, they'll all be in the description below. What you can do with these prompts is just like then put them into Codex and be like, here are some prompts. Let's scale this ad campaign. And then you can just come and say, paste them in, like this. And now a cool thing too is we now have Meta Ads on an MCP server. So you can just link this up to there and have this literally running on autopilot, which is nuts. So 100% recommend Seedance, especially for up close stuff and kind of creative native ads as well. Go check them out, Pollo AI in the description below. And of course, if you're not happy with some of the Seedance stuff, or you want to test out some other models, just come here. You can change it to like Google's Veo 3.1, WAN, Sora, whatever one you want. And also remember, you can come here and do different effects, which is crazy. See, for kind of more viral videos. And I'm sure all of this as well is all accessible through the API. So go check out Pollo AI in the description below, and I'll see you in the next video.